Hello, we're going to make a video, and this video is going to show how to load the x2go client software. And x2go is used to access Linux machines, and we're going to use it to access the ECE Teaching Lab Linux platform. Okay, first thing we'll do is we'll open a web browser here, and we're going to go to Google. And then I'm going to type in x2go space client, because we're going to load the x2go client software. And we'll go to this thing here called wiki-x2go.org. It's the second one down. That top link might work well too, but okay, so real quick, we're going to do the Windows installer. That's what we're going to download since we're running Windows. Note here that it also runs on OS 10 on various versions, and it also runs on Linux. Ubuntu and Red Hat versions like CentOS have their own packages for x2go client and x2go server for the most part. So we're going to click the Windows installer, and I'm going to go ahead and click save, and this it's about 52 megabytes, so this can take a few minutes to download. And there we see it downloading. Okay, now the software has downloaded and the download is complete. So I could either close my browser and go to my downloads directory and then install this, or what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to click on the file in my browser in Firefox and install it that way. Okay, so we're going to choose English. We're going to agree to the license. These are the options we're going to install. That's the location. That's fine. And these are the menus and start menu items we're going to have. And in that previous screen I also indicated to load it on my desktop. Doesn't take too long to install. Okay, it's all finished installing. We can put the browser in the background here, and here's the icon on the desktop. And you'll also notice that if you go into your start menu, you will see x2go down here in the start menu. Okay, so we're actually going to click on the desktop icon to start it for the first time. And when you start it for the first time, it comes up and it lets you create a new session. One of the things that it mentions here is that are you going to be running on a private network such as your home or work network, or are you running this at an airport or a coffee shop? We're running it at work, so we're running it at home for work. So we're going to just click allow access here. Okay. The first field, it's asking us to create a new session. The first field is just text that goes next to the session after you create it. So I'm going to call it ECE x2go. The next thing I need to fill out is the host, and that will be ECE-x2go.cc.lehigh.edu. The next field will be your user ID. I'm going in with a test user ID of ECEDEMO. And it says session type. You need to change this, and you need to click on mate, M-A-T-E. Okay, and then go ahead and click OK. And there it puts a session. You can have multiple sessions if you have multiple x2go servers. For this example, we only have the one. In order to start the x2go session, just go ahead and click on the server name here, and then it pops up a login, and then we'll go ahead and put in the password. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, very first time I'm going in, what happens is it exchanges a secure key. It gives me the public half of a secure key. I won't get this the next time I go in unless the server is rebuilt or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and click yes. This is my first time going in, and so it doesn't have the public half yet. After I click yes, then it will have the public half of that key. Okay, and here's a little message asking for access through the firewall here. So I'm going to go ahead and click allow access twice. Got rid of those two screens. And what happens when it comes up is it brings you a full-blown Linux desktop, and you can actually take this Linux desktop and drag it around, change the size. Let me make it a little bit bigger here. Okay, and this is what it takes to install the ECE x2go and connect to the ECE x2go server. I'm actually going to stop here. You can't actually run anything directly on the ECE x2go server. It's not made for running applications. I'll make another video to show you how to connect to other machines and run various applications and do various tasks. So then when you want to leave, you just go ahead and click on System, and you can click Log Out ECE Demo, and you could, if you click Shutdown, it's going to look like it's shutting the machine down, but it's really just logging you out. So I'll go ahead and click Shutdown. So if I click Shutdown, it's going to give the motions that it's shutting the machine down, but it really just logged you out. You shouldn't actually be able to shut the machine down, so I wouldn't worry about accidentally doing that. So anyways, but for good measure, just log out. So that's all there is. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for listening.